I'm Chris Lawrence with your top stories in North Texas. A robotics company is getting worldwide attention after a stunt inspired a policy change. Transportation reporter Janelle Ford caught up with the creators behind some viral moments.
If you've been anywhere on the internet the past couple of weeks, chances are you've already met Stewie. The humanoid robot flew Southwest, helped spark a brand new airline policy, and in the process turned a North Texas robotics company into the internet's newest main character.
There was a PR element to it, but there was no way we expected it to get this big.
Behind the viral video is a garage tucked away in North Dallas, where engineers are building, testing, and teaching robots how to interact with the world.
We're building a small robot army, you can say.
Aaron Medizada co-founded the robot studio less than a year ago. Today, his team rents robots for events, sells them, and programs them for commercial use.
My circuits are buzzing with curiosity and readiness.
Last month, Stewie was in Vegas for a conference when they decided to buy him his own Southwest ticket to fly in the cabin home to Dallas. Robot handler Daniel Balurian documented the whole thing and then watched the internet do what the internet does.
I had him play like some Michael Jackson music, do some random dances, mostly like dabbing people up or saying like, hey, what's up? Some people are freaked out.
The video exploded online, and soon after, Southwest updated its policy banning human-like and animal-like robots from cabins and checked bags, raising concerns about the lithium-ion batteries used to power them.
Where's Stewie at?
Stewie is working today. He cannot be reached for comment.
The whole ordeal definitely has some humor, but the stunt has also sparked a larger conversation. As humanoid robots move out of labs and into airports, events, businesses, and everyday spaces, where do they actually belong?
Humanoids are going to be everywhere. I think that they're like more and more capable every day.
And the more these robots show up in the real world, the more the real world has to decide how to make room for them.
We're happy to be at the forefront of that discussion.
In Dallas, I'm Janelle Ford.
The Dallas Stars and Mavericks each announced plans to leave downtown, and elected officials are still grappling with what to do with City Hall. As Luke Clary reports, stakeholders are demanding more accountability right now.
City of Dallas has two big questions in front of it: how to keep downtown moving without two of its biggest sports teams, and what to do with the building at the center of city government. A new city briefing put the cost of repairing and using City Hall at more than $1.5 billion over 20 years. Those numbers match an earlier study that some groups used to push for demolishing City Hall and building a new sports arena here. But now, both of downtown's pro sports teams are moving north, so that idea is off the table. Councilmember Resendez says the two issues should not have been so tied together.
We're going to have to make a decision whether or not that's the right route, regardless. And that's, not even taking into account the discussion of the Stars or the Mavericks.
Some downtown stakeholders criticize city leaders, saying they should have fought harder to keep the Stars and the Mavs. As for City Hall itself, council members will take up that question at a meeting later this month. In Dallas, I'm Luke Clary.
Now, fans will have to get used to going to these new arenas, but senior political reporter Jason Whiteley says it could affect everyone. Here's what he said on the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show.
They've already announced they're leaving. Yes, there's still a chance that the city could work out something. But if the City Hall cannot work that out, the city budget is going to take a massive hit. That means fewer police officers on the street, less potholes filled, maybe less trash picked up. This is an existential issue that I don't remember in 20 years of being here that this city has really ever faced.
Wow. Former Cowboys great Deion Sanders is giving us an update on his battle with bladder cancer. He was diagnosed with an aggressive form about a year ago. Sanders had his bladder removed and underwent a reconstruction in which they built a new bladder from the patient's small intestine tissue. Sanders says he's cancer-free and ready for his fourth season coaching Colorado's football team.
I'm good. Great doctors in Colorado that has brought me through. God has brought me through. I'm thankful. I'm healthy. I got my swagger back. Like, I'm ready to go coach my butt off this season. And I'm having a good time.
Sanders credits early detection for his successful treatment and recovery. Now to a bittersweet story in Fort Worth. A firefighter is in hospice care with pancreatic cancer. But as Kevin Reese reports, he has a final wish he needs help to fulfill.
At a home on a hill in Glen Rose, time is fleeting for Todd Brooke. It's pancreatic cancer, and the Fort Worth firefighter has already lived past the 6 months that doctors gave him.
He's still fighting, so this was what he wanted.
Wanted to help his wife Jennifer fulfill his last wish.
Well, now he can't talk, and he can't open his eyes, and he responds to some. He'll squeeze a hand or lift an eyebrow, and as soon as I asked him if he still wanted me to do the interview, it was a apparent yes.
Because before his cancer diagnosis, they knew Jennifer had polycystic kidney disease and would need a transplant someday. Todd wanted to be that donor. He no longer can, but he knows someone else could.
I'm optimistic that God will find me a kidney. I'm very optimistic. The ultimate goal would be for me to get a kidney, but for others to get one also, right?
Because so many people are waiting. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Jennifer is one of 90,000 people in the U.S. waiting for a kidney donation, a wait that can be as long as 7 years if a living donor isn't found. Now a firefighter's dying wish is to keep his wife and more people alive.
When your donor finally arrives, you're still going to credit this man for that donor. Is that fair to say?
Yes, sir.
You still feel like he's saving you?
Absolutely.
Anybody that's ever been in love, they know what they would give for that other person. But hopefully we can all learn and watch and grow and get better because of the story that we're showing and stuff right now.
I still believe that God could still heal him right now, and he could get up tomorrow and he could be fine. But maybe not, that's not God's will for him. Maybe he's supposed to go. But the end goal is what he wanted, is for people to know
that lives can be saved if more of us would consider being life-saving heroes too. In Glen Rose, Texas, I'm Kevin Reese.
If you'd like to learn more about becoming a donor, open Kevin's story on WFAA.com. We've posted a link to UT Southwestern's transplant program. And those are your headlines from North Texas.